Welcome back to the channel, soap fans. Buckle up, because the week of May 12 to 16 on Days of Our Lives is shaping up to be an absolute roller coaster. With Xander Kyriakis pulled in two dangerous directions, EJ DiMera chasing power, and Bo Brady's fate hanging by a thread, Salem is about to explode with emotional fallout and corporate betrayal. From medical emergencies to sneaky lab raids, and from family feuds to divine hope, this week is packed with twists, tears, and tension. Let's break down the drama piece by piece. This week, Xander Kyriakis finds himself in the eye of a perfect storm, two devastating crises unfolding at once, each threatening a different part of his life. On the personal front, Sarah Horton, his estranged wife and the mother of his child, suffers a severe allergic reaction that sends her to the hospital in critical condition. For Xander, it's a punch to the gut. No matter how much time has passed or how complicated their relationship has become, Sarah still holds a huge part of his heart. Viewers will see Xander drop everything, his responsibilities, his ambitions, his pride, to be at Sarah's bedside. There's no hesitation. His love may be bruised, but it's not broken. This medical emergency might be the unexpected catalyst that softens the distance between them. Could this crisis actually pull them back together? But as Xander navigates this deeply emotional situation, a corporate ambush is already underway. Enter EJ DiMera, always calculating, always watching. And right now, he sees his rival distracted and vulnerable. With the Versavix research project at the center of a major hospital acquisition, EJ makes his move. He knows Xander's hands are tied with Sarah, so he seizes the chance to rally the board and push through a deal that would put DiMera Enterprises back in control of a powerful medical breakthrough. For EJ, this isn't just business, it's personal payback. And so, while Xander is trying to save the woman he loves, EJ is quietly maneuvering to strip him of control and pride in the boardroom. It's a war fought on two fronts, and Xander is dangerously stretched thin. Even as EJ DiMera gains ground in the corporate world, his personal life is imploding. The DiMera legacy has always come with power, but also paranoia, and this week, EJ suspects the unthinkable: that his own son, Johnny DiMera, may be the one who shot him. The emotional complexity here is enormous. EJ isn't just fighting for control of Salem's hospital, he's wrestling with a father's worst nightmare: betrayal, from blood. Haunted by vague memories, conflicting reports, and simmering tension within his family, EJ's instincts kick into overdrive. He starts investigating, pressing those around him for answers. But the more he digs, the more the truth begins to twist. Thankfully, a new piece of evidence emerges, a potential game-changer. And just like that, the finger of blame begins to shift away from Johnny. Could it be that EJ's been wrong all along? If Johnny isn't the shooter, then who is? This question consumes EJ and fuels his obsession. Meanwhile, another explosive development hits. Philip Kyriakis is rushed to the hospital, bloodied and beaten. The whispers begin immediately: was Xander behind it? The motive seems to be revenge. After all, Xander has never fully buried his grudge against Philip. And with everything else unraveling, the timing is suspicious. But maybe it's too convenient. Maybe Xander is being framed, a scapegoat in a much larger game. Some rumors suggest that the true culprit may be connected to Doug Williams III, who is under pressure and financially desperate. Is he manipulating events behind the scenes? Is Philip a casualty of Doug's schemes? One thing is certain: chaos is closing in on all sides. And for EJ, the line between business, vengeance, and family loyalty has never been more blurred. As the chaos in Salem rages on, two men are risking everything in a desperate, covert mission. Steve Johnson and Sean Brady are fighting the clock to save Bo Brady's life. Bo, once a symbol of strength and resilience, now lies unresponsive, suspended between life and death. Standard treatments have failed. The only hope? An experimental drug, rumored to be housed inside a high-security laboratory linked to the Versavix project. But there's a catch. This drug is not legally accessible, and obtaining it requires breaking the rules. That's where Steve and Sean step in, partners in a last-ditch, off-the-books operation to steal the only thing that could save Bo. Armed with little more than determination and a risky plan, they infiltrate the facility under the radar. But lurking danger threatens to unravel everything. What if Dr. Jeffrey Russell returns early? Originally encouraged by Kayla Johnson to attend a prestigious medical conference, Dr. Russell was meant to be out of the picture. But if he backs out or returns unexpectedly, he could walk in on the heist, and everything could fall apart in seconds. This isn't just a race against time. It's a mission balanced on a razor's edge between miracle and disaster. Will Steve and Sean escape undetected with the miracle cure in hand? And even if they succeed, will they make it back in time to save Bo's life? Back in Salem, amidst the chaos and conspiracies, Julie Williams becomes the emotional anchor of the Brady family. While others strategize and panic, Julie turns inward, toward hope, faith, and love. At Bo's bedside, she kneels with Doug Williams, holding his hand as she whispers a prayer for Bo's recovery. Her voice is quiet, but her presence speaks volumes. It's a poignant reminder that beneath the espionage and boardroom battles, Days of Our Lives is still a story about family, love, and loss. But not everyone is seeking peace. Philip Kyriakis, fresh from a brutal assault, finds himself at the center of a mystery. He's hospitalized, battered, and barely conscious, raising urgent questions. Was this a revenge attack from Xander, still harboring resentment and rage? Or was Philip targeted for something darker? The name on everyone's radar now is Doug Williams III, a younger family member rumored to be drowning in financial trouble. Desperate times breed dangerous decisions, and Doug III may be willing to do anything for cash, even manipulate others into violence. Could he have involved Philip in a scheme gone terribly wrong? Is this assault part of a broader cover-up, blackmail operation, or power struggle we haven't yet seen? With motives unclear and loyalties crumbling, Salem's foundation feels like it could collapse at any moment. And Julie, who stands for unity and healing, may soon be caught in the middle of a family unraveling, just as she's trying to save one of its most cherished members. As the week unfolds, Salem's hospital isn't just a place of healing, it becomes the new battleground for a fierce corporate showdown, with the coveted Versavix research project hanging in the balance. At the center of it all are two powerhouses with very different styles, and very personal stakes. On one side is E.J. DiMera, polished, poised, and ruthless to the core. He's the kind of man who knows how to manipulate a room with a single glance and turn a board meeting into a chessboard. E.J. senses opportunity, and he's moving in fast, knowing full well that hesitation is the enemy of power. On the other side stands Xander Kyriakis, blunt, bold, and underestimated by everyone until it's too late. Though he's known for his impulsive nature and brute force tactics, Xander has proven time and again that he can outplay even the most seasoned rivals when the pressure mounts. But right now, Xander's guard is down. With Sarah's medical emergency consuming his attention and emotions, he's vulnerable, and EJ knows it. EJ wastes no time rallying support from key board members, spinning a narrative that paints DiMera Enterprises as the hospital's most stable, forward-thinking partner. He offers influence. He offers funding. But what he truly wants is total control of the Versavix program, and the prestige that comes with it. However, EJ would be wise not to count Xander out just yet. Let's not forget, Xander once hijacked control of DiMera Enterprises during a chaotic family rift. He's no stranger to hostile takeovers. If EJ thinks this is a clean sweep, he may be walking into his own trap. Behind the scenes, alliances will shift. Old grudges will resurface. Boardroom whispers may lead to explosive public confrontations. And as both men race toward dominance, one thing becomes clear: this is no longer just a business deal. This is war. So what lies ahead in Days of Our Lives during the week of May 12 to 16? This won't be a week for the faint of heart. A fractured marriage strained by a medical crisis may find new hope, or reach its breaking point. A corporate coup is brewing, with two titans clashing in a high-stakes battle for control of Salem's most important medical breakthrough. A life-saving drug is within reach, but only if Steve and Sean can pull off a mission that could land them in jail, or worse. A grieving family turns to prayer as they hope for a miracle to bring Bo Brady back from the brink. And in the shadows, a series of violent events and secret motives threaten to explode into the light, with Philip, Doug 3, and Xander all caught in a web of revenge and desperation. Will love conquer rivalry, or will ambition tear families apart? Will faith deliver Bo from death, or will Salem say goodbye to a legend? And as EJ and Xander face off, who will win control, and who will lose everything? Every answer leads to another question. Every revelation triggers another consequence. So make sure you're here with us all week long as we break down every twist, every betrayal, and every heart-pounding moment. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching. Stay bold, stay curious, and above all, stay in Salem.